Hey everybody, it's been a little while since I've been doing any videos. I've been doing pictures, but I just haven't recorded any of them, and I apologize for that. I'm gonna do something smaller tonight. I would normally be doing like a bigger 16 by 20 frame, but I feel like I'm gonna use one of these older ones that I did. I don't like how this came out. I don't know, to me it doesn't really have anything going for it. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna do a smaller white background with cobalt turquoise. Yeah, cobalt turquoise from Golden. So I'm gonna try that, see how that works. I was originally gonna try to do like a feather, um, but I think what I want to do with that is I actually want to get newer, of this size to do those. So what I'm gonna do tonight is I'm just gonna play around, just have fun with it, see what I can do, and go from there. So let me go ahead and lay the background, get everything set up, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'll be right back again. Alright, so I got the white base set. The reason why I didn't really want to do a feather and everything tonight, why I'm just messing around, is because even though I put like a white base coat on here, the undercolor is actually, stronger than the base coat. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look around the ridges right here, you'll be able to see that it's not necessarily all white. All this looks white. In a better light, you could probably actually see what was actually underneath it. But I wanted to go ahead and get started on a picture, so I just went with it. So I guess as of right now, we're just going to go ahead and get started. If everything worked and everything came out the way I wanted it to, then that means that this video will be posted. If it didn't, none of this ever happened. Alright, this way or this way? We'll go this way. Just let it set for a second. Alright. I wish there was a way that I could stop making those. It's like every time I do it, I always find a way to get this little blob of whatever it is. But whatever. This is just for fun. For people who are just learning, watching it to figure out how to do it, I did this myself. Like, I didn't really ever see anybody else kind of like try it like just one leaf at a time. Normally you would put like a pattern, a long thing, and then you would pull it, and as you're pulling it, the leaves would pretty much make themselves. I don't know, I just kind of saw that was like, I mean, it's a good way to learn like from the very beginning, but it just seemed like whenever you do that, like you would create like a really cool leaf, but as you're pulling, that leaf would end up being like taken over by by another pattern. So I chose to go with this. Not that my way is any better, it's just that's how I feel. I think I need to start cutting these in half. That because look how tiny that's going to be. Let's see what this can do. Not like that. Gives you a nice little curl. I guess I'll try one right here. This is probably a really bad idea, because now I'm putting a leaf on top of a puddle on top of a leaf. So let's see what it does. I mean, I guess it looks alright. Still left me with another puddle. Now what I'm doing with this is it's creating like air bubbles as I do this, so I'm just popping the air bubbles. Now the thing about doing this kind of art, and I've said it like in some of my Facebook posts and stuff like that, it's very, very easy to get carried away with this. As far as like, let's say you make a leaf or a flower or whatever you want to call this in your mind, whatever it is. Let's say you make one of them and it starts getting good to you, like, hey, I like that, I want to make another one. So you make another one, and then you make another one, and then you make another one. You can do too much. I've messed up many pictures trying to create something that, you know, in my mind looked one way. In reality, came out a different way. All because of the fact that I did not know when to stop, when to say when. Like right now, it's like, as I'm going, I'm convincing myself I'm okay. I mean, I could probably do another leaf right off over here or over here and connect it. But what I'm trying to do is, I guess I'm trying to salvage this, because it just looks like a bunch of turquoise and white now mixed. I mean, if I wanted to, if you weren't happy with this at this point, what you could do is grab one of these things and just grab it, pull it, scrape it, because that's pretty much what, you know, what would happen. But you got to remember, you are your own worst critic. You're going to sit here and pick this picture apart because you don't like how it looks. I know, because I do it all of the time. And pretty much that's all I've been saying throughout this whole video. But somebody else may actually see this and think that it looks beautiful, that it's actually something worth keeping, something worth holding on to. So I guess the trick is to find that person and, you know, show them what you can do. See, I mean, that didn't come out too bad right there. I'm still trying to figure out as I go, like the paint ratios and stuff like that. Like, am I putting too much on? Is there already too much paint on the picture? You know, so it's like, I am by far no means am I a pro at this. I've only been doing this now coming up on 1 year. In April or May, I believe it's April, would be my first year doing this stuff. I haven't done a whole lot of them. No, I'm lying. I have. I've done a lot of flowers. I've done a lot of pours. I've done, well, I can't do that, it's stuck. But I've done a lot of different things as far as, I used to do spray paint art before this. spray paint art is different. It's a lot of fun, but it's messy, and you have to wear one of these just to do it. I don't even know if you can see it, but yeah. I don't want to have to get dressed up to paint. I just want to paint. See right here, right now, when you look at it, to me this just looks like it's all, you know, like that. So what I'm gonna do, and I've done this before, I want to say I'm about 50-50 with it. Like 50% good, 50% bad. I'm not gonna put nothing on it. Just gonna go in like this. And what I have to do now is try to line this up how I want it to be. Because what I'm going to try to do is I'm actually going to try to make a leaf slash flower with the paint that's already there. Because if I just add more paint onto it, I'm just adding more and more of what I don't need to be there. So let's see what I get. I want to say I didn't get too much out of that. I would say I got a bulk of the paint out, but I did not leave behind any kind of leaf or anything. So I'll try to go in with this paint with a smaller, obviously with a smaller piece of yarn, and we'll try this again. Let it drip. Alright. Put this right here. See, now another thing that's bothering me about this, again, I'm glad this is all just practice, because look at this. This was at one point like a stem. Obviously the thing that the things are attached to. But if you look at it, it's getting thicker and thicker. It's going wider. I don't want it to go wider. I wanted it to be thin. So, well, again, seeing as it's just practice, let's just keep going. Let's just have fun with it now. Obviously this picture isn't going to be getting hung up anywhere. At some point this picture may be getting painted over again in the future anyway, so. Maybe if I have enough room, maybe I'll actually try to paint a feather. I haven't tried one. I've been seeing them on YouTube. They look really cool, look really fun, and easy enough to make. And my sister sent me one the other day. And yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot. I'm gonna put this right here. All or nothing. We got nothing. Alright. Like I said, seeing as it is just practice, let's just go ahead and try this. Let's try this leaf thing. Or feather thing. Now the way that I saw them do it was they would take the paint and put it like along the side, and then take the thing, put it in there. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be different. Basically the same thing that I've been doing. I think I have to have the whole thing dipped. I don't know. Anyway. And then what you do is you pull slightly. Obviously, a feather gets thicker as it goes down. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. See, we're learning something together tonight. I don't really know how to do it because I've never done it. But as of right now, I can't really complain about it. So I don't even know if this is the same length. All right. Same spot. Okay. All right. Yep. And then I guess if we really wanted to, I guess use the same string. Put it right down the middle. I don't know. We'll go with that. Alright. Yeah, obviously this does not look good. I will not be keeping this picture. Because it is not worth it. Because look at this. This is a bunch of soup. Alright. Well. I guess the only other thing I could show you is me almost wiping paint on myself. I guess we're gonna scrape it. You grab it. See, look. It's already running. So you grab it. Now, I'll be honest, whenever you do this, this hurts. This as an artist will bother you because it's just like you put in like a good, what, 20, 30 minutes of your time to get everything ready. You have an idea in your mind, you try it, and it don't work. And it's like, I wasted my time. I failed. But when you think about it, you actually learned from it. You know what to try next time, what not to try. I knew from the beginning that this could be a possibility that it would mess up because of the paint that's already on it. So that's why I wanted to wait until next time whenever I actually have like some fresh new ones of these. But either way, the good thing about this is whenever this dries right here, it'll peel up like this stuff right here. Like this is all used paint. You can actually make really cool jewelry with that. So I'll leave that there, let it do what it's gonna do. This will dry up and I could just peel it right out, throw that away. But yeah, like if you wanted to, you could take this and just move it around, squiggle some stuff around. Anyway, so that's that. It was not a successful painting, but like I said, we were going into it just to experiment anyway. I wanted to make a video for you guys because I haven't, and again, I apologize for that, but I got paint on my wrist. But yeah, so I hope you guys learned something from my mess up. But you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.